Okay, I spy with my little eye something red.
Is that red card?
Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is my daughter, Nola. Today we're at the flea market. It is the perfect place to play one of our very favorite games, I Spy. You excited? It's a great brain-boosting activity that you can play just about anywhere with kids of all ages.
Come on, we'll show you how.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, here's how you play I Spy. First, you choose one of the players to be the spy. And then the spy chooses an object silently, like say this blue globe, and then reveals the object to the other players by saying, I spy with my little eye something blue. Then the other players try to guess what the secret object is. If they're having trouble figuring it out, then the spy can give an additional hint.
We'll show you how it's done. Mom, you be the spy first.
Oh, all right, let's see. Let me find an object. Okay, let's start over here first. All right, let me pick an object. Let's see. Oh, here's an important tip. Do not look directly at the object when you're giving your hints. That is a dead giveaway. All right, I have my object. Cover your ears. I chose the red dye. All right, Nola, you ready? Okay, I spy with my little eye something red.
Is it that W?
It is not that W.
Is it that red stripe around the pin?
Ooh, good one. I hadn't even noticed that. No, that's not what I was looking at.
Is it the red dye?
Ah, yes, you did it. It is that red dye. And you said the right word because dice is 2 and a die is actually just 1. So you got it. Good job. This game is so good for kids' brains. It's not only a great way to expand their vocabularies, but it also develops their powers of observation. So Nola, you want to play again? Yeah. Okay. I spy with my little eye something blue.
Is it that blue block?
It is not that cube, no. Keep going.
Is it this toy car?
No, that's not what I was looking at, although you're right, that's very blue. Try something else.
Is it that lock?
No, that's not what I was looking at. I'll give you a hint. It is something that you wear.
Oh, is it that pin?
Yes, that's also called a brooch, and people wear it on their shirt. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I'll do one for you.
Oh, good, okay.
I spy with my little eye something golden.
Something golden. Is it that trophy over there?
Nope.
How about that necklace?
Nope.
Is it that brush up there?
Nope.
The bronze shoes?
Nope.
All right, I give up. What is it?
It's that brooch.
Ah, you learned that word before. Good job. You can adapt this game to play with kids of all different skill levels. When Nola was little, I just asked her to point to an object of a certain color. All that matters is that you're making kids think about their surroundings and exposing them to new words. As always, we'd love to hear from you, so type any comments into the box below.
And don't forget to subscribe to be the first to know about new videos.
Bye.
Stop touching me.
All right, 3.
Oh yeah, I did it. I'm awesome. I did it.
Oh, hello. I look like a school teacher.
Simon says, pat your heads. Simon says, rub your bellies. Simon says, give your daddy a hug.
Hey, I'm Jesse. Did you know that playing the game Simon Says with your kids is actually really good for their brains? And it's also a fun way for them to practice self-regulation, the ability to control your behavior. This game also requires players to listen, focus, and follow directions. And if your kids are like mine, well, they can definitely use some more practice in that area. In this video, I'll show you how to play. To play, start by choosing someone to be Simon, the leader. Simon will give commands to the other players. When the commands begin with Simon Says, the other players must follow those instructions. If the command does not begin with Simon Says, any player who follows it is out.
All right, guys, we're ready to play? You
Yeah.
sure? All right,
Yeah.
so Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, touch your ears. Simon says, close your eyes. Reach down and touch your toes. Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, move like a robot. Simon says, play the air guitar. Now freeze. I gotcha. All right.
When kids learn to listen carefully to each command and decide whether to follow, they're demonstrating self-regulation, which will help them do well in school.
Simon says, flap your arms like a chicken. Simon says, stand on one foot. Simon says, make a funny face. Simon says, twirl like a ballerina. All right, now bow. Simon says, touch your ears. Touch your nose. Simon says, quietly run in place. Simon says, stop. Simon says, run again. All right, let's take a little break. Got you again. All right.
You can adapt this game to play with kids of all ages. My little one, for example, may be too young to fully understand the rules of Simon Says. So when I play with him, my focus is introducing him to new words.
Simon says, touch your ears. Yeah, good job. Simon says, touch your nose. Yeah, good job. Simon says, smile. Simon says, wiggle your fingers. Simon says, flap your arms like a chicken. Simon says, dance in place. Yeah.
As you can see, my kids love to play Simon Says, and I love that they get to practice their self-regulation skills. Now we want to know how you and your kids play Simon Says. Share pictures and videos by hashtagging them Mother Goose Club. Add your stories in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to be the first to hear about new videos.
Simon says, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, I'm Jesse. Just in case you didn't know, I'm Jesse. Definitely use some.
All right. Simon says, get it together.
The ability to control your behavior.
You guys are so good. Oh, you smacked me in the face. I can't win. I can't win with these guys.
The ability to control your
Simon says, rub your belly.
Let's try it again.
really good for your kids' brains? No. Really good for your kids' brains? That sounds funny. Actually really good with their brains? So you have your kids and their brains?
Touch your nose. Touch your nose. Dude, you're good. I thought I was gonna get him on that one.
When kids learn, ow now, brown cow, to understand the rules of practice, there's and share and add. Too young to understand. If the command Simon says, say goodbye. It's fun. It's a fun way. Fun. Funyuns.
Hi everyone, it's New Year's Eve and today we're going to show you how to make a New Year's Eve noisemaker. This is going to be a great way for us to talk about the calendar and make some noise for 2022. What month is it when it's the new year?
And beans.
I hate beans, so I'm gonna use rice.
That's beans.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Come in here.
The supplies you'll need for this activity are paper plates, markers, popsicle sticks, hot glue, dry rice, and dry beans. All right, today we're going to make some New Year's Eve noisemakers. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
First, we're gonna take some plates. The new year is a time to celebrate, so we want our noisemakers to be nice and festive. First, you're gonna take 2 paper plates. These will eventually become your noisemakers. You're gonna need 2 each, and we're gonna decorate them.
Decorate them?
Yeah, you wanna decorate them?
Yeah.
Think about New Year's Eve. What do we do on New Year's Eve? And how are we gonna decorate? So we're gonna take some markers, so you can decorate however you want to. This part of the activity is a great way to get your kids working on their creative development. Creative development is simply a way for your child to develop their creativity through expression, decision-making, and exploration. Do you want to draw some numbers?
Family.
Family? Our family? Counting down the new year? Okay, that's a good idea. And we can do the numbers 2022 because it's 2022. Oh, that's good family, Ren. Is that you so far?
Yep, that's me.
Are we saying hooray?
Yeah, we sing hooray.
Ask your kids if they know what New Year's Eve is. Why is it such a big event? This is a great opportunity to talk about time and the calendar.
No.
What happens when it's the new year?
It's a new year?
Yes, so we go from one year to the next, right? So, what month is it when it's the new year? It goes from what month? It goes from December of one year to January of the next year. You can ask them about the months in the year, how many months are in a year, and what happens when they all come to an end. Can you say 2021? Can you say 2021?
2021.
And then we're gonna go to 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Yeah. Talking about these things with your kids will help them understand better the calendar and time. Sometimes at the new year, people do fireworks. Is that fireworks?
Oh, yeah, fireworks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I forgot about the fireworks. Those are fireworks. These are fireworks. This is me.
Okay.
And that's Mallory.
Yeah.
And that's you.
And what are we saying?
Happy New Year.
We're saying Happy New Year? Are we saying it in a whisper? Or are we saying it like, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Oh, you.
Happy New Year.
Good job. Not to mention, getting creative is really fun. Giving your kids markers and letting them play with color is a great way to get their decision-making skills strengthened and let them be creative. Now that your noisemaker looks festive, we want to make it sound festive. You're going to want to take your plates and turn them over to where they're face side up now. We're going to take a popsicle stick and we're going to glue it to one of the sides of the plates. Now that we have it looking festive, we got to make it sound festive. So we're going to flip the plates over, put the decorated side down. Can you flip your plates over like this? Okay, and now I want you to pick a popsicle stick. What color do you want? Okay, what color do you want? Your favorite purple. All right, and now we're gonna hot glue one of the sticks. I'll use orange since nobody used that one. Parents, you might have to help your kids with this one. Don't touch it because it's hot. We're gonna let it dry just like that.
I'm okay.
Just make sure your design is facing the right way if you have a design that is oriented. And if you have a design that you want to show a certain way, you might have to make sure it's straight. So let's see. This is gonna be like this. And we get it all straight so that it will show the right way. Now that that's set, we're gonna make some noise. We're using beans and rice today, but you could use anything. You could use macaroni or popcorn kernels, and you just wanna place them in the front of the plate. All right, now that we've done that and we've let it set, now we're gonna put some noisemakers in there. Yeah. We're gonna use some rice. You could use anything. You could use popcorn kernels.
I want to
You
do
could
this
use rice.
spoon.
I'm gonna put a little bit of rice.
I want to have the spoon.
Okay, you wanna do that?
Yeah.
Put a little bit right on the plate.
Okay.
You wanna make sure it stays in there.
Whoa.
Okay, Mallory, do you want rice? Okay.
Can we use beans?
Yeah, we can use rice and beans or just one or the other. I'm gonna have it rice and beans. See the different sound it makes? The rice makes a different sound than the beans.
And then it has some more.
Oh, whoa, you're spilling beans, girl. Okay,
Here we go.
good job.
I can feel this.
And steel beans.
What do they feel like? Does it feel like dried rice?
Like snow.
Snow?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not as cold as snow, is it? Next, you'll want to take the hot glue and go around the whole entire plate so that your contents don't come out. You may want to help your little ones with this part. Our last step. Now, we're going to take the glue again and we're going to put it all the way around. Maybe some on the top and the sides. Then simply take your other plate and put it right on top. Press down to seal. And then we're going to take our plate that we've decorated and we're going to attach it like this.
Can you do mine?
I can do yours. So first, we'll do a little bit at the top. Keep your fingers back. Then we'll put the other side. It's so pretty, Ren. Can you put your hands and press down? Just hold it like that for me. Once that's set, you're ready to make some noise.
Noise.
Oops, glue it right there. Once you've made your noisemakers, it's time to wait and get ready for the clock to strike midnight. The new year is a great time to talk to your kids about what they accomplished in the past year and what they plan to accomplish in the year to come. Remind your kids that the goals that they make don't have to be huge. Sometimes great goals are small but mighty. Maybe they want to go outside more. Maybe they want to read new books.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Counting down to midnight is a great way to practice counting with your little ones.
2, 1. Happy New Year!
Let us know how much noise you and your family made this new year. The Show Me How community would love to hear how your noisemakers went. Have a happy and healthy new year, everyone.
Today we're playing a simple number path game called Jumping the Lily Pad. This is a great way to introduce early math skills or adding and subtracting to your kids. We're going to show you 3 different versions of how to play it. Hey guys, come on outside.
Whoa.
I have a fun game for you guys to play. Come on over and I'll tell you how we're going to do it. All right, we are doing a game called Jumping the Lily Pads. Do those look like lily pads?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, I need your help. I need to put numbers on the lily pads. Everybody can start on your numbers, okay?
I'm doing a red 7.
Do it really big so we all can see them really good. Okay, here, come here. You want to trace the number 3? There you go.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Great. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's how we play Jumping the Lily Pad. You're gonna take this dice, you're gonna roll it, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I wait my next turn, okay? All right, Silas, you go first. Roll the dice.
5.
1.
1.
It's your turn.
Can you move to the side so Benjamin can do?
Yeah, they're big enough, I think you can go by each other.
It's that song.
Good job. All right, Rach.
6.
Whoa.
No. 1. Ribbit. 2. Ribbit. 3. 4. Ribbit. 5. Ribbit. 6.
Good job, Rach. All right, Silas, you get to go again. This game is a great way to build number sequence learning. For Silas, it was so much fun for him to get to leap down the lily pads and then also to learn the numbers backwards as he leapt back towards the beginning. 5, 1, 2,
2.
3,
4.
4. That's 4. 5. You made it to 10. Good job. Boom. Ooh, Benjamin.
1, 2, 3.
Now turn around and go.
4. 5.
All right, good job. Rachel's turn.
I'm a froggy. 2. 1, 2.
Good. Benjamin, your turn.
I got a 5. 7.
6. Benjamin might make it home.
I
Yay! He leaped all the way home. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Jumping the Lily Pad was a really fun game for my kids. We really loved being outside. I try to get my kids out as much as possible so that they can not be in front of electronics all day long. Jumping the Lily Pad is not only a great early math learning game, but it's also a great way to adapt to whatever's going on around you. If it's raining outside or it's just not good weather, play the game inside. If it looks beautiful outside, take the game outdoors and have some fun. Okay guys, come on in. I need you guys to be best frogs you can be. Are you ready, froggies?
Ready.
Felt, construction paper or cardstock, scissors, marker, dice, stickers. For our indoor version of Jumping the Lily Pad, we made our lily pads out of felt. You can use cardstock or construction paper.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And they're brothers. And then we taped them down to the floor so they didn't move around when they jumped from lily pad to lily pad. So when I leap, I'm gonna go ribbit. All right? Yes, that's a great jump. I asked my kids to add stickers so that the number corresponded with how many stickers there were. This is a great way to teach subitizing to kids, which is simply a big word for when they look at the number in a set, they know instantly what it is. After we did that, we rolled one dice and we simply moved our way down the lily pads. Leap to the lily pads. Try to land on one foot if you can. Show me your best leaping, okay? You're gonna go first, I'll help you. 6, so leap to 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Good.
I'll make one. I'm big on 10.
3, leap.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, go get the die, it's your turn. It also is a game that allows children to kind of think on their own. How do they want to play the game? Maybe ask them what rules they can come up with. That way they can use those brains and their bodies at the same time.
And you have to stand on one foot.
Oh yeah, some
Just
balancing.
like
3, you get to share with sis.
1, 2, 3.
Can you froggies share without knocking each other out? This is a great way to let your kids' bodies move. 6! Ribbit. 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 We made it extra fun and asked the kids to hop and eat the little flies as they went along. Go little froggy.
Ribbit 1. Ribbit 2. Ribbit 3. Ribbit 4.
It was fun to hear them laughing and enjoying the game. No, watch out. You know how the floor is lava? Sometimes we pretend it's lava. We're pretending it's water, so you can't fall into the water. You gotta stay on your lily pads. We're gonna make our tabletop version of jumping the lily pad. You're gonna need cardstock, construction paper, or fun foam, whatever you wanna use. You're gonna simply cut out a lily pad. Then you're going to take a marker. You're gonna put a number on it, glue it down to your construction paper or cardstock, and make a number line all the way down until you get to the number 10. Don't forget to make your little froggy friends as the tokens. Rachel, Benjamin, and I decided to make it a little more difficult than simply going down the number path. We added as they went down and then subtracted as they came all the way back. Whoever got to the end first won the game. Then we decided to make the rules a little harder than simply following the number path. We decided to take the 2 dice, add them together as they made their way down to number 10, and then subtract the 2 numbers as they made their way back down the number path. Jumping the lily pad is a great way to get your kids moving while having lots of fun and still learning some early math skills. Today we're going to show you how to explore numbers with all kinds of manipulatives. Sensory and hands-on activities really help your child relate and give them a number sense. Number sense is the ability to connect, understand, and relate to numbers. These activities are so simple. You already have so many objects around your house, you can use anything. The sky's the limit for these activities. A variety of colorful manipulatives or other household objects like small toys, beads, pom-poms, or even fun foods like gummies. Number magnets or other numbered manipulatives like dominoes, printable 10 frame or other printables, markers, dice. The first activity we did was taking a number line and getting my children to relate to the numbers by placing the manipulatives on the number line. We are gonna do some fun things with numbers today. So see this long number line right here?
It's tonight.
Tonight, that's what I was gonna ask you. What does it go to? So see all these fun objects that we have in front of us?
Yeah.
I want you to match and work together, okay? How many items it is with the number. So like if you see a number 1, how many items are you gonna put on that number?
1.
1. You're right.
That.
And we're gonna go all the way to number 9. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
went 1.
Oh, good job. So Rachel and Benjamin, you can choose a number to start with.
Do we have to do the ones on there?
You can use any of the objects you want and put that many items on top of the
I'm
numbers.
gonna do 5.
Ooh, how many do you need for that?
6.
6.
1, 2,
You might just stack them.
3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
You can make 2
5,
piles if you need to.
6, 7, 8. Mom, I have.
I let my children choose what items they wanted to put on the number line. And then I asked them questions like, is that bigger or smaller? More or less than?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Asking a child those questions gets their mind really thinking about it and connecting seeing an item to what they see in their head as well. So we have 8 objects, and then on the number 8 and 9 on the number 9. Which one has more?
9.
9. Does it look like there are more?
1, no.
The next activity we did was counting by 2s. I let my children take wooden coins and stack them up in pairs of 2s. Then I asked them, how many sets of 2 do you see? This is a great way for a child to learn subitizing, and that is simply that when they look at a group of objects, they instantly know what number it is. We're gonna do something new. We are going to learn to count by 2s.
Wow.
So I need you to take 2 out of there, Silas. Do 2. Yep, put those down there. Now Benjamin, put 2 on top of his. There you go. Rachel, your turn. Add yours. How many groups of 2 do we have?
5.
5 groups? How do you know that? Count them for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. We've learned to count by 2s as well. Can you repeat after me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Good job. Little Silas really surprised me when not only could he count how many groups of 2 there were, he could also count how many groups of 5 there were. So you really saw that he made that connection in his brain. 5, 10. The next activity we did was working with number bonds. This is a great way for children to really visualize how many items equal another number. All right, guys, we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna take a number and we are gonna break it up into 2 parts. We need to create one number, and then we are gonna learn how to break it up into 2 groups. All right, what number should we put here?
4.
Okay, can you write a 4?
Down, cross, up, down.
Wow, good number work, buddy. Really impressive. Okay, so Benjamin has a 5. Rachel has, what number is that down there?
8.
An 8. That's right, an 8. So,
Wait, I think I know.
we are
We're
gonna,
doing 3 and 1.
how do you know that? But we're not gonna use our markers, we're gonna use things.
I know.
Oh, I have something yummy for you to use.
know.
It is something so delicious. It's over here. Gummies! Using number bonds is a great way to ask a child things like, are 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 the same? They can see it and visualize it and know that they are indeed the same thing. So Rachel did her 8 with 2 groups of 4. Is there another way you can make 8? Well, how else can you make
5 and 3.
5 and 3? Let me see that.
Okay.
Silas, how else can we make 4? Now, divide it differently. That's right, put it all in the number 4. Now,
And then 1 more makes 5.
oh, you're right. But if I have 2 here, how many do I need to put there to make 4? Good job. You did it.
I did the
Now,
treasure chest.
time for your sweet reward.
Yeah!
The next thing we did is we played a game called Roll a Number. This was a lot of fun for my kids. They took a dice, got to roll it, and then put the number in the 1's place and in the 10's place. All right, guys, we are going to play a game. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Okay, we're gonna take, each of you have a die. We are going to roll it. At first, I need you to pick out a color to write with. So everybody roll, go ahead and roll your die.
I got a
And see what
1.
number. So put it in the 1's place. Now roll the dice again and see what you get.
I got a 6. I got a 6.
Put it in the 10's place. Put what number it is in the blanks.
I got a
here.
61.
Okay, write it again.
I got a 20.
Rachel got a 61.
I
Silas,
lost.
you got a 65. So guess what?
You won.
You won that round because that's the biggest. Can you circle your number 65? Next, we turned it into a fun game where whoever got the biggest number won that round, and they circled their numbers. At the end, we added up and saw who the winner was. Who can get the most of the biggest numbers, okay?
The most?
All right, yes, we're gonna do the whole page. Ready? Roll your dice again. Put it in the 1's place, right here. Put a 1 right there.
1.
Good.
And
Good. Then put a 4 right here.
I did that and made it cool.
Now slow down. We're gonna see who won that second round.
I got
Ready? 4.
14.
What number did you get, Rachel?
1, 4.
14. Benjamin got 12. Silas got 41. You won again. Can you circle your number 41? Good. Okay, guys, we're gonna do it again. So you got 44, Benjamin got 51, Rachel got 24. Who's the biggest?
Me.
Benjamin won. Good job, brother. Okay, now count all your circles. This is just counted as 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He has 3 that he won on.
Four,
Rachel, how many
five.
do you have?
1, 2, 6.
Okay.
I mean 4.
I got one.
I have 4.
Okay.
I have 4.
Rachel is the winner. Good job. Good job. Lastly, we did a game that dealt with the concept of a 10 frame. This helps children really start thinking about numbers in base 10. So these are called 10 frames. Do you see that there are 10 rectangles, Silas, see up here? And that's why you have the number 10 written here. How many beads do you have there?
4.
4. So we put a number 4. How many more beads do we need to make 10?
1,
There you go.
2, 3, 4,
Good.
5, 6.
Good. So you needed 6 more. Can you find the number 6 in here for Mama? You see a number 6?
They're all 6.
Good. Can you put that in the blank for me? So Rachel and Benjamin, see how many you have at the top.
I have 1. I have 3.
3.
4, 5.
Now add your items, fill in the blank, and see how many you need, and then you can fill that in.
5 plus 5 equals 10.
Good, Benjamin. Let's see if we did it all, guys. Today's activities were a lot of fun for my kids because they got to do a lot of hands-on activities. They took manipulatives, got to connect them to numbers, and really solidly make that foundation and connect numbers. These activities were great for Rachel and Benjamin because they've learned a lot about addition and subtraction, but they got to really apply the knowledge that they've already learned. 85, 90, 95, 100! Woo! 100!
Today we're going to make a liquid density tower. This will teach us about density.
Ooh, I love this density. It's so cool.
Okay, put it in very slowly.
It floats. There's a lot that floats.
Let's go. The supplies you'll need for this activity: glass vase, honey, corn syrup, maple syrup, whole milk, dish soap, water, vegetable oil, rubbing alcohol, lamp oil, mixing cups, turkey baster, food coloring, bolt, popcorn kernel, dye, cherry tomato, bead, soda bottle cap, ping pong ball, dry erase board, dry erase marker. Come on, you guys. Do you know what we're gonna make today?
What?
What?
We're gonna make something called a liquid density tower. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your goggles on. We're gonna be mad scientists. To begin making your liquid density tower, first measure out equal parts of all 9 liquid ingredients. Don't forget to add some food coloring to the water and rubbing alcohol to make the colors pop. Okay, first we're gonna use the honey, and we're gonna use all these materials. We're gonna layer them all the way up in this glass jar, okay? But we're gonna have to use the same amount. You know why we're putting them in this order?
Why?
Because we're learning about density, and what do you think each one of these things has that are different?
I think
We're
that
going in
this
this
is
order.
I think that this is the heaviest, so it'll go straight to the bottom.
Let's see.
This one's a little lighter than the honey, so it will float on top.
Then carefully pour the first 3 layers: the honey, the corn syrup, and then the maple syrup. Can you measure some honey in there?
Yep.
Make sure you stay at 8 ounces.
Okay.
All right, that's good, McLean. I think that's good.
Okay.
What can you tell between the difference? How long did it take you to pour, McLean?
It took me like 3 minutes.
It took you a little longer, didn't it? All right, let's try pouring them in our tower, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna try right in the middle so that we don't get it on the sides. If you want to scrape the rest of it out, you can get a little bit more out.
Time for some corn syrup.
And try to
Corn
pour it
syrup
just slowly
straight
right to the
down.
middle. See if we can, slower.
This looks so cool.
Can you see it separating, Reese?
Yeah, it will separate.
Look at my creation.
For the milk and the other ingredients, carefully use a turkey baster and squeeze it lightly against the side of the container. This way, each layer layers neatly on top. So with the milk, then we're gonna do same measurement, 8 ounces. Just squeeze it and then
Put it in
going
the
straight down.
turkey
Yeah. And then just when you squeeze it down the side. Like,
Down the side.
yeah, I'm gonna squeeze it where it runs down the side. 'Cause we're gonna, yeah, like that. Liquid dish soap. You're a messy scientist.
Haha. All science has messy bits.
Will it mix in with the milk we just did?
I don't know, let's see. What do you think?
I think it will.
Do you think the dish soap is more dense than the milk?
Whoa.
I would have thought the dish soap was more dense than milk, wouldn't you?
You can see
Yeah,
it
let's do
going
it.
down from the milk. Ooh, I love this density. So cool.
Now with water, remember we want to make it colorful. So what color should we make the water?
Oh, can I make it blue?
Sure. All right, how many drops do you think we need?
2.
Let's try. Wow, this is gonna be great.
It's very dark. It's kind of mixing with the yellow. It looks really cool.
What's
You can see it going up from the milk. It's like,
Okay.
I think that if we just let it sit there for quite a while, then it will go back up to the very top.
Density can be a really hard concept for kids to understand. That's why building a tower like this is a great hands-on experiment to help them kind of understand what it means. Would you have thought that vegetable oil was less dense than water or milk?
I've pretty much thought that this would be at the bottom beside honey, and the water would be on the top because water is very
light?
less dense. What color are we gonna do for this?
Red.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so let's,
Ooh, it's glowing.
Look at it, you can see it.
yeah, so we know this one, we don't have to be as careful because it looks like it's hopping down and then separating pretty immediate.
Oh, look at this. In the middle, it looks like a rainbow.
And now you've got a liquid density tower. I can see all 9 layers, can you?
Yeah, I can
Some
see.
of them blended.
Yeah,
And what does that tell us if they blended?
That
Then-
it was kind of a little
That those densities were very similar. Want to take this activity to the next level? Try taking small objects from around your house and dropping them in the container. even make your own predictions and see where they land. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some items in there and we're gonna see where they go, okay? So over here is our chart. You see our prediction chart?
Yep.
We're gonna try to predict where each part is gonna go. Okay, so first we have a bolt. Feel it, is it heavy or light?
It's kind of heavy and it's really hard.
Hard and heavy, a metal. Which level do you think the bolt is gonna go to? You think it's gonna go to the honey, okay? So you said honey. Ren, where do you think it's gonna go?
Water.
Water? Okay, that would be here. You think it's gonna go to the water.
I think it's going to fall to the milk.
I think it's gonna go to the syrup.
You think which syrup? Corn syrup? Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Okay. You wanna drop it in very gently? Because it is metal. We don't want the glass to break.
Going to
Let's
be
see what
in
it
the
does.
honey.
Put it right in the middle. You think it's gonna go to the honey? Oh goodness, where'd it go?
Honey.
Then we're to the syrup.
It looks like it went to the very bottom.
The very
Okay, so that was not as hard as these items. This is the one we're gonna do next. What does it feel like? Don't drop it.
It's so heavy because it's so soft.
It's so soft and smooth and small. Where's this popcorn kernel gonna go?
I think it's gonna go to the lamp oil.
I think it's gonna go to the soap. I think it's going
Okay, so
to the
Reese says
milk.
lamp oil. Take the popcorn kernel and can you drop it in there?
Drop it right down.
Where's it gonna go?
Where'd it go?
In the black.
Oh, we can't see it. It's hiding. It's
in the-
half in the milk and it's half in the maple syrup. Isn't that cool? Making predictions is a great way to boost your child's learning. They can take what they've learned and then make educated guesses and predict where they think the object will fall. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is the die.
It was hard and light.
It feels light. Okay, where do you think it's gonna fall? Do you think it's as heavy as the bolt? Right to the front? Oh, look at all those levels.
I see it. It's right there.
Reese, where do you think that tomato's gonna go?
I think it's gonna go in the vegetable oil.
In the vegetable oil, okay.
Where are you?
It's right there. I can see it. It's right there in the dish soap.
What's the next item, McLean? Can you read it on the board?
It's a bead.
A bead.
It's really light and it's really hard.
Let's see where a bead falls.
It floats.
It floats
Oh,
all
wow.
the way up.
Why do you think it floats all the way to the top?
But that
Wait.
it's very, very light.
Did you notice something about the bead?
It has a hole in it.
It has a hole in it. So what does that mean?
So that means it has to stay up in the air.
Well, there's some air maybe in there and it's keeping it afloat. We hope you and your family had fun making your own liquid density tower. Don't forget to tell us how it went in the comments below and share with us what you learned with the Show Me How community. Thanks for watching. What other object would you pick if you were picking something different?
A crown.
A crayon?
Crayon.
Oh, I wonder if a crayon would float.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna show you how to make a fraction bird. It's a great way to start the conversation about wholes, parts, and fractions. So, let's get to it. Hey, what's up guys? Today, Isla and I are gonna be setting up a craft for you that we like to call
A fraction bird.
a fraction bird. I know how, I'm gonna show you how. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Now, I'm gonna show you how to make your very own fraction bird. So first thing you wanna do, you want to create your holes. The way we do that is we take a bowl or whatever you have that's round in the size that you like, and draw a circle around it. And first thing we have to do, if we're gonna talk about holes and fractions, is establish what a hole is. Go for it. You can do it. Excellent. That is a circle. And you're gonna cut that out. You can keep that and you'll come out with one of these. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the circle out. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well. Can you cut through all these sheets and just cut one circle?
Maybe. Yeah, it feels like cardboard though.
Yeah. Give it a squeeze. Some muscle. Yeah. There you go. All right, we'll get all of our holes at once and we'll start to break them down. If you want to make smaller pieces, if you want to take your holes into halves, fold them over. If you want to take your halves into quarters, you can fold them over and literally just open them back up and cut along the lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 snips, you have 4 quarter pieces. If you want to go down to eighths, you fold your quarters in half. If you want to go down to 16th, fold your eighths in half as well. So now we have a whole bunch of holes. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of these holes and turn them into halves. So, you have any ideas about how to do that?
Cut through the middle?
Yeah, what you can do is I fold it over. Fold it over so you can get that line right down the center. See exactly where it is. Make sure those edges over there sync up. Well, yeah, they might be a little wonky, but do the best you can. And you just cut along the line. Just like that. You may want to label these. That keeps the conversation going and direct it around fractions. You'll find yourself referring to pieces as their fraction and their color rather than the size. I have a half, you have a half. 1, 2 is a half. Excellent. Do the same thing on that one. And then we're gonna cut it into fourths. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I know that.
Get your head stuck. Ah, you do.
I actually do.
Well.
I actually do it at school.
Do you? That is a good thing. Then you can fold it one more time and then you'll have it and you can just cut them out all at once. You cut through the middle right there. You cut anywhere you see a line right now and you'll get a fourth out of it and open that up, cut it again. Now you have quarters or 1/4, and you can tell you have 4 pieces here. That'll make a whole. Making a fraction bird isn't just a big bunch of fun, but it's also an opportunity to talk about some of the biggest concepts in math. Wholes, parts, and fractions. All right, so now we're going to the fourth. So we're gonna write 1/4. Do you know how to write 1/4? All right, excellent. And what you can do is you can tell.
You can just look at it.
That's right, you can just look at it. You put them together, and that right there is the same as this, and you know that 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Another big math idea is the concept of being equal. One way to really get the point across is to introduce it with the concept of fairness. Kids understand, Joey got 10 cookies, Molly ought to have 10 cookies too. That's fair, that's equal. All right, so now, since you have your fourths and you have your halves, what would be next? You have any idea what's next? Bam, now, count those. Count them and tell me how many of them are there.
8.
8, okay. So 1/8. That is absolutely correct. So while you're working on 1/8 right there, put a 1 over the 8 on all of those. Every single one of these doubles. Every time you cut it in half, the bottom number, which is called the denominator, doubles. 2, 4, 8, and then if you double 8, 2 times 8 is, do you know that?
I don't know.
Ah, it's okay, you probably do know. Right there are all of your pieces. 16, you see over here, 1/16. So 1/16, the next fraction. We know what's going on, we know what's going on because we can look and see the size of it. So if I turn these over, you know that 2 halves, whether you see it or not, is a whole. Okay, so now you have all your parts and pieces for your fraction bird. Now we're gonna put it on a board and make it look something like this. Are you ready? Are you ready to build a bird?
YES.
What's that spell?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. You do your thing. You can either copy the ones over here, or you can.
This.
Yeah, I mean, please feel free. You can even have a plump bird. You can have a bird with a hole there. And if you want to change the colors up, you could have a bird with a red belly and another half yellow top. You want to do something different?
I'm doing it my own way.
Load it up. Once you get them lined up, here's what I want you to do. Then glue it. That's my recommendation to you. Now, you can glue it down if you want to. I'm just saying, line it up, get it the way you want it, and then
I'm
you can
just
put...
saying don't tell me that because I know what I'm doing.
Oh, then knock yourself out. Once you get the basic sort of layout together, then you can
Okay, now what do I need?
Then you can embellish.
Start on the...
There's an 8th beak there. You can do that.
Let's get this baby's glued and stuck.
Stick it. Let me know. Is this the right place for it? Right there?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right there. All right, so I got a purple 16th here. Purple 16th here. All right, did I get another one? I get to do 2?
Yeah.
What?
Get them a little closer.
You want me closer? Should I have them overlapping a little bit maybe?
Yeah, like that.
All right, yeah, okay. And there you have a fraction bird. He'll hop
My bird's name is Olivia.
We hope you and your family have a great time trying out this activity, and when you do, let us know in the comments. Thanks again for watching.
Mother Goose Club Playhouse.